Welcome, everybody. Lovely to have you here. Whether it's now, whether it's you seeing this, whenever you see it, welcome. How are your weeks going? What has been happening for you? What's been showing up? What's been, the theme of the week? I love to hear in the comments, like, what's your theme? What's been showing up for you? Has it been an incredible week? Has it been a really shabby week? How have you been feeling? What's been going on? It's been the last week was a lot. It was a lot for me. I rode through a lot of stuff, and then I coming into this full moon, the strawberry moon, I think it is, and I really feel like there's a completion that needs to happen. So things were coming up to get cleared, so that when we come through into this space of the next month, even, that we've got that cleared. So feel into that for you. Might be a bit of journaling, might be I really need to take those clothes to the op shop and get rid of that out of my space. So what is it for you that you need to do this week to really honor self and really come into alignment with that? So a couple of ways too that I have been really working for people, and I don't know if I've ever shared this on here, of ways to work with me. And so one way that a lot of people are doing now is that you get 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute call, and you call when you're losing the plot. You call when you're unsure what decision to make, which is the right path for you. You call when things just start falling apart and you're like, I just need a little bit of something. I just need a little 15 minutes. And 15 minutes is a lot. There's a lot that we can get through in 15 minutes because I work really fast, and we can bring it all in, and we can find your way, whatever way that is. And it's been I've been really enjoying doing sessions like this, because it's 15 minutes, you're in the moment, you're getting it done, and then they go on and continue on for their week, for their day. It might be, little things, it might be big things, but 15 minutes, you wouldn't believe how much we can get done in 15 minutes. And it gets you to the next part. Instead of, having a whole hour where you're diving right deep in, which is necessary at times, absolutely. And I love doing those sessions too, where we can really dive in and really align you to you and clear out a lot of stuff. But if you're just needing a quick top up, a quick where am I going? I'm unsure what's happening for me right now. If you're in those days, call me. Let me know. Like comment, DM, whatever it is for you. Get in touch with me, and you can just have these 15-minute sessions whenever you need them. And they're really great. They're really great to do. So I've been enjoying those. So I thought I would share that with you, that is possible with me as well. And a lot of people are enjoying doing that. And I am too. It's really fun. And so you get a call. It's like, yes, what are we doing? Let's go. And get through it. And you feel really heard, and it's in the moment. I think that's what people are liking, in the moment. It's like, oh, you book a session, and it's like, oh, in a month's time or in a few weeks' time, or, it's it's a different feel. So yeah, see where you're at with that. Sometimes that's what you need as we're moving forward, and we're just keeping that maintenance within ourselves. We really want to keep that maintenance happening. So what do we need? How do we get it? And what is going to expand us this week? That's what we're always looking for. How do we expand it? Because once we can expand it, it means there's more. It means that unlimited space becomes more. So what do we need? How do we get it? And what is going to move us forward quickly? Well, not quickly, but move us forward, expand us out a lot more. What do we need? Emotions. So check in on those emotions this week. Feel your emotions and let them go. Do not harbor bad feelings from the past. At the moment too, I'm finding that line in the sand is massive. So we're really needing to draw a line in the sand, energetically, really do it, or just energetically drawing a line, stepping over and saying, this is me now in my everyday. This is me. Next day, draw a line in the sand, step over. This is me. So we're not bringing all of the past that has, especially in the old world space, the things that we've always done and who we always are. We're not that now. We're not that now. Every day we wake up and we're new. So allowing that is a great way to let go of the past, is to draw a line in the sand and step over into your now moment, into who you are now, and walk that path instead of dragging the backpacks and the suitcases and all of the things with you. So emotions, don't harbor bad feelings from the past. You are falling into the same holes. Are you falling into the same holes time and time again? It may be time to look for triggers that create negative feelings and do something about it. Come and see me. It is an issue that you are too emotional about. Take a step back, breathe, give yourself some space. Love all of your feelings, not only the ones you judge to be good. I tell you, this is my card this week, because I got myself into my emotions and I went into them, right into them, and I didn't action anything. I didn't do anything. I just went in there and I just found the most horrendous place and was in there until I decided to speak. Around my partner. And so until I decided to speak it out and to be true to myself and to allow my emotions and to just cry and do all the things that I needed to do, until I did that, I was stuck in the hole. I was stuck in there. And ideally it's a story. It's not real. It's not real. But there is parts to it that might need to move and shift. There is things that might need to change in the way I work in the relationship, in the way that what do I need? And they were the things that were showing up in there. So yes, I have to move forward with those. Yes, I have to do something about that. But being in my head and swirling around in stories is not the answer. So this week, if you're stuck in your emotions, if you're down in your hole, how do you start to get out of that? Is by starting to communicate firstly with yourself, but also communicating with the person that it is needed. Or, do you need to start looking at finding a new job? Do you need to clean out your car? What is it? Small or big? Don't let your emotions envelop you into the swirl, the downward swirl. How do you keep yourself up a bit higher? A lot of the time it's communicate. A lot of the time it's get it out of your being. What do you need? How do you get it? Do the process. The process is the action. Action it into something so it can move. You might just do a big dance. You might have the conversation. You might do some journaling. You might write a letter and never give it to the person, or you might give it to the person. Just whatever it is for you, make sure you do the process. Enjoy the process of life without rushing to the goal. Experiences are part of the journey, and you don't have to understand them all to enjoy the process. Now is the time to look at how you approach and do things. Perhaps make some changes, for what worked for you in the past may not necessarily be the best process for the future. Knowing that the only constant is change, knowing that if you're stuck in your emotions, something's not working. If you're stuck in it, if you're really swirling down in it, it's not, like I will say, to sit in your emotion. If an emotion shows up, sit with it, because it's got a lesson for you. But when you let emotions take you over, when you just fall into the hole and you can't see and you want to claw your way out, you need the process of doing something different. Do something different, and you will start to move through that. Have your little tool belt that you can call on, and then find the things that work for you, instead of just staying in the storm, in the messy part of the storm. It's like, do the process so you can find the eye of the storm, and then you can just move yourself through that. And so what is going to expand us out so that we have more? Maybe we need more tools. Maybe you need more processes that you can do. Maybe you need to reach out for a session with me. Maybe you need a reading. Call out for that. How can you expand yourself this week? And transformation. So transformation, to I'm also hearing in amongst this is transmute the energy. So in the emotion, when it comes up, there is always going to be something that will help you to transmute and come out and through whatever you're going through. So find that transformation. Transformation is a gradual process. Look back and see how many changes have occurred and thank yourself for all the steps you have taken. Now may be time for a giant leap of faith, or you may be ready for a journey into the unknown. Let go of the past and be free to move on. Renewal of strength and revitalization is upon you. Call upon your heart energy to see you through your transformation. So you're in it. You're in a transformation. You are expanding out. You are growing more into yourself, whatever the words you want to use. You're in a transformation, and to be able to have yourself expand more, you have to know that that is there for you. So knowing that you're in that can help you go, oh, that's why all those emotions showed up. And that's why I got a little caught in that, because I'm about to take the leap of faith. I'm about to go up a rung on the ladder. I'm about to expand out. Whatever words you want to use, you're transforming into coming into yourself a lot more. So those emotions a lot of the time will show up for us so that we can clear them and move them and transmute them into whatever we need, so that when we're then in our next up in our world, going to our next step, moving on to our next stepping stone, that we have cleared those emotions. So we're not bringing all of that luggage with us. We've let that go. We've allowed the emotions to move. We've allowed the process to happen, and know that we're actually stepping into a new stepping stone. We are expanding, we are growing into ourselves, and that it is a transformation. So it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't, sometimes these emotions do not feel great, but it doesn't have to be bad. And so we can know, okay, I'm transforming, I'm transmuting, I'm moving, I'm growing, I'm expanding. Yay. We can say yay, even if it's crying on the couch. You can say yay to that, like I'm coming through. It just gives a little bit of that hope and that oomph to keep going, because, you know, when you can get in these emotions, it can be heavy and it can feel horrible, and you might not be able to see your way out. So what we're saying this week is, when you're in that space, find your processes. And if you don't know them, get in contact with me, because I've got plenty. There's plenty to go around. Use your tool belt, use all the things that you know, allow the process to happen, allow yourself. And all of these have been talking about letting go of the past. The emotions are just asking you to let go of the past, to draw the line in the sand, to step over and become more of yourself without all of the old stuff. We don't need to drag all the old stuff. We don't need the backpacks on. It's like time to get the backpack off, time to let go of those ropes, time to allow yourself to and be you and move forward with you and transform into more of the newer version of you in what I would call the new world over the old world. The old world was heavy and hard, and we dragged everything with us our whole lives. Now we can free ourselves up, let it all go, and come into who we truly are. So that's really exciting and fun. Remember, Breath into Body, always go and check on our website and follow us on the socials so that we can keep you in touch with what's happening, because that's where we let everyone know all the juicy things that we're doing. And yeah, like I said, if you just need the 15 minutes to just work through your stuff quickly, like, oh, I just need to hash this out, it's a great way to do it. So the 15-minute sessions, it's like we're getting it done, and you can keep moving forward so that you can keep transforming, so that you don't get caught in these emotions, so that you have some processes that will happen quite quickly. Hey, Maxine, how are you? You know, allowing all of that space to happen for you. So those 15-minute sessions, they are life-saving a lot of the time for people that you come in and they're like, I'm getting stuck in my head. I want to drop into my heart and into my body so that I know where to go. So get in contact with me if you would like those 15-minute sessions, or if you want to dive in deeper. Of course, there's the bigger sessions that are there, and I really love those too. Or if you need a reading, I'm here. I'm here, baby. I've got tarot, I've got angel cards, I've got so many things, and I am actually really loving my readings at the moment. They're really juicy and fun. They're quick. They move through a lot of stuff very quickly. They don't get you held in what was, like we were talking about the past being our past. They don't get, it's like, okay, what do you need? How do you get it? And what's moving you? What's going to move you into what you want? That's the question. So I hope you all have an incredible week, and let me know. Let me know how you're going, and let me know what you need. If you want me to do anything on these things, I was thinking the other day that I haven't done any sound healing on here for a while, so maybe we'll start to do a few of those things. We'll see. Have an incredible week.